In this video, we'll cover all of the things you should have when starting to make films or videos of any kind. These are the essential things you don't want to be without. Filmmaking is a beautiful art, but there are many tools needed to make it happen. When first starting out, you need a direction. So we made this video. Here are the 9 essential things for beginning filmmakers. Starting off, we are going to assume you have a camera with media, a lens for that camera, and a computer. These are the core tools you need for filmmaking and video production as a whole. Number 1, camera support. Shooting handheld is great for many situations, but it's not for every shot. That's where proper camera support comes in. A fluid head tripod is best, but a monopod or a GorillaPod are solid alternatives. These will allow for steady shots with unique angles. Number 2, a bag or case for your gear. Protecting your gear should not be overlooked. Beyond serving as protection, a good bag or case is great when you can shoot out of it. This gives you everything you need at your fingertips. Make sure you consider how you shoot to choose the right one for you. Some choose to have a big bag that holds everything, whereas others like multiple cases. Both work well for keeping your gear safe. If you travel often with your equipment, make note of any airline restrictions that may limit what you can bring onto a plane. It's never good to leave your delicate electronic equipment with the baggage handlers. Number 3, sunglasses for your camera. The ND filter. A neutral density filter, or ND filter, is a must when light is abundant. Don't try to control your exposure by increasing the shutter speed. It's always best to set the shutter to double your frame rate. Instead, lower the amount of light going to the sensor with an ND filter. Additionally, they are what you need to be able to do a long exposure still image for a time lapse. We made a shopping list for you with specific product recommendations. Check out this card or click the link in the description. Number 4, a 5-in-1 reflector. A 5-in-1 reflector is an inexpensive way to improve your final image. A 5-in-1 reflector, as its name suggests, is 5 reflectors in one. You get white, gold and silver, and diffusion in one. Say you're shooting and you only have one light source, like the sun or a single light. Position your subject so that the light is lighting up one side of the subject. Then use a reflector to reflect the light back at your subject so that you can fill in the shadows cast from that single light. We've seen reflectors used to shade a subject, diffuse light on a subject, or used to block the wind. Number 5, an external microphone. If you want high quality audio, use an external microphone. The good news here is that there is a huge selection of different microphones that you can use. At first, any mic outside of the one on your camera you're using will give you a better result. Diving a little deeper though, and you'll find there are 2 types of mics you'll run into when starting out. First is the camera top type. No matter what camera top microphone you use, it will be an improvement. The biggest drawback of a camera top mic though is its location. For the loudest input, get your microphone as close as you can to the sound source without being in frame. This is where the second most common type of microphone you'll encounter, a lavalier or lav, comes in. A lav is a great option. That is, if you can get them mounted to your subject well. If you need to hide the mic, like in a narrative film, use moleskin to tape them to a subject's skin under their clothes. Clip it onto a collar if seeing the microphone isn't a problem, like on the nightly news or during an interview. Make sure you place the mic where it won't get unwanted sounds, like from long hair or a loose piece of clothing. Number 6, headphones. Without monitoring what you're recording, you won't know what is being captured by the mic. Use headphones to check the audio you are recording. Don't just trust the meters. You won't be able to identify unwanted sounds in the meters. Closed-backed headphones are best for field work. They help isolate the listener from the sounds around them that they are monitoring. But any headphones are better than none. Even the headphones that typically come free with your phone will work in a pinch. Check out our choice for headphones on the shopping list. Click the card or find the link in the description. Number 7, Gaffers tape. This black fabric tape tends not to leave residue from the adhesive. It is always useful. You never know what you can solve with Gaffers tape until it's all you've got, and then you're glad you have it. It can even be the tool you need to keep your broken tripod from falling, allowing you to finish your shoot. You'll use it to tape down cables, to lower your liability of your set. It keeps everything in place, making it less likely something will happen to your cable runs. Don't be without Gaffers tape. Number 8, a small set of tools. You never know what you're going to need to address while shooting, so it's best to be ready for most things. A small set of tools will allow you to do minor surgery in the field instead of having to scrap the shoot. Fill the tool set with a flathead screwdriver, a small Phillips screwdriver, a pair of pliers, a crescent wrench, a flashlight, a set of Allen wrenches, a lens cleaner, and a puffer for dust. The puffer is necessary if you shoot on a mirrorless camera. Put your tools away when you're done using them, so when you need them, they are at an arm's length away. Number 9, video editing software. There's so many options in video editing software these days. Make sure the software you choose fits the work you are going to do with it. Every editing software will allow you to trim and cut between clips, but make sure they can add music, adjust the audio, and export video. If you make sure to have these 9 things when starting out, you'll be ready for the unexpected. If you want our complete shopping list with our recommendations, there's a link in the description or on this card. All right, so here's the end page. You now have 2 choices. You can either have the video that YouTube has chosen for you or the video that we have chosen for you. Hopefully either one of them is good, but you never know. They could change your life or not. Thanks for watching. Bye.